This circuit focuses on the lower body. We're going to loosen off the hips and the ankles. Joints like circles, so we're going to start off with some hip circles. I'm doing this freestanding, but you may need to hold on to something for balance. So you're going to tuck your knee into your chest and then rotate around. We're going to do 10 in one direction and then 10 in the other direction, trying to take your hip joint to its fullest range of movement. So tuck your knee into your chest, knee out to the side, and then try and get as far behind your body as you can. So 10 in one direction, then 10 in the other. Like I said, if you need to hold on to something for balance, make sure you do that. You're going to get more benefit by holding on to something, stabilising yourself, than just wobbling around and stumbling all over the place. After the hip circles, we're going to focus on the ankle. So again, hold on to something if you need to. We're doing 10 big, slow, controlled circles in one direction, and then 10 big, slow circles in the opposite direction. Take your time and make sure you get that full range of movement. So now we're going to get into a squat. So you're going to set your feet a little bit wider than your hips, sink right down as low as you can. I want you to keep your heels on the floor, and then we're twisting and reaching. If you feel like you lose your balance, do this propped up against the wall. So you're just leaning against the wall so you don't fall over. It's important you keep your heels down. Use your elbows to push out against your knees to open the hips up. We're doing 10 in total. Now we're going to get onto your back, going for the hip bridge and reach. So lying flat on your back. Push your hips up really high, then we're reaching across at diagonals behind you. This actually helps stretch out the muscles in your back when you reach, but it also opens the hips up and gets your glutes, your muscles in your backside fired up, gets them ready to work. So we're doing 10 in total. Then we're going to spin it round. You're going to get into a deep lunge, so big step forward. And then we're going to be holding your front foot down. So you keep that front foot flat on the floor. Then we're doing 10 circles. Starting the movement from the hips. 10 circles clockwise, 10 circles anti-clockwise on both sides. If you find you can't hold this position with the back knee off the floor, that's fine. Just drop the back knee down to the floor. As you work your way through your circles, you'll find you'll be able to get a little bit lower and a little bit deeper into the stretch. Then we're going to go back up onto our feet and we're going to do the squat and reach again. Hopefully it feels a little bit easier this time. Like I said, if you need to prop yourself up against a wall, go for it. And make sure your heels are flat down on the floor. And then we're going to do the hip bridge and reach again. Same again, 10 on each side, pushing your hips up really high. And then we're going to finish off on the other leg, that deep lunge and reach. Making sure that front foot, the heel, is flat down on the floor. That's going to help give us a better stretch through the hips. Cool, then the same on the other side. So we are repeating the squat and reach, the hip bridge and reach, and the deep lunge circles twice. We're going through that twice through. So hopefully the second time through, it should feel a little bit easier on the hips.